Hey guys, welcome. Good evening, everybody. It is the month of May. It is a moment of series of seminar. It's a moment of series of tips, techniques, marketing strategies that you and I need to share together. Business growth, development tips. What are the things I've employed over the years? What are the things I've used over time? And how resourceful are all these tips you are reading in books? Who else in your environment has tried them out? And what can you say about what you read in a book that worked for you? All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tolu Adebayo. Whatever you are looking for, whatever you are seeking to get, is actually also looking for you. So whatever you do to get them, to know them, to acquire misunderstood branding for having a logo, having a website, and snapping picture with the best of your clothes and put it on social media. Well, if you are like that, I was supposed to be like that, but in my very early stage in business. Welcome back from the break. Right in my little entrepreneurial journey so far, I've taken the concept of marketing personal. And what I will be discussing with you today, I can't discuss everything in one day. What I will be discussing with you today is say what they want to hear. People only have ear when they are about to hear what they want to hear. I'm sure you're about to pay attention now because you're about to hear what you want to hear. And that is marketing. You've got to be ready to say what they want to hear. Do you know why? Because they only have 2 ears and 2 eyes. So you've got to be smart enough to say what they want to hear. Which means they can either hear you or hear themselves. They can either see you or see themselves. They can either smell you or smell themselves. So please say what they need to hear. You have only 1 mouth, but they have 2 ears. You have only 1 mouth, they have 2 eyes. You have only 1 mouth, they have 2 noses. Either you are saying what you want to say via video like this, or you are saying what you want to say via a copyright, you are saying what you want to say via product description, you are saying what you want to say via a WhatsApp chat, you are saying what you want to say via a shirt like this. Say what you want to say. Say what you want them to hear. Say what they need to hear. Quickly, let me run through it. Number 1, people need to hear what is in it for me. What's the advantage? What's the benefit? What do I stand to gain? 2, people need to hear that they got nothing to lose. Alright, they got nothing to lose, money back guarantee. They got nothing to lose, social proof. Alright, this person has used the product, this person has used the product. This is the president of the United Kingdom recommending this product for you. Social proof. Alright, people got to hear this is the benefit. People got to hear they got nothing to lose if they buy it. People got to hear if they don't buy it, they will rather die or their concept will die. Did you get my point? People get to know if they don't buy it, they will rather die or lose everything. Alright? You have to sell scarcity. I have 5 copies left. That's if you have 5 copies left. I have 200 copies left. That's when you have 200 copies left. The moment you have 199 copies left, let them know you have 199 copies left. The moment you have 100 copies left, let them know you have 100 copies left. That's what somebody needs to hear to do what? To take action. There are people who try new things. There are people who try things that people try. There are people who do things because majority are doing it. And there are people who will never do anything about your product or services no matter how good it is. And these are the people. But listen to me. There are people who try things. There are people who do things because others are doing it. There are people who will never try it no matter how good it is. And they are just small in the market. There are people who will never use iPhone no matter how good it is. There are people who will never use Android devices no matter how good it is. There are people who people are not interested in going to universities, and they are in their millions. And there are millionaires who will not stay because their kid has not gotten admission to Harvard, has not got the admission to Cambridge. So listen to me. Know who is your target and say what they need to hear. Say exactly what they need to hear. Say exactly what they need to hear. They need to hear that the product is good for them. They need to hear that if they don't purchase the product, this is what they stand to lose. If you don't listen to the advice I'm giving to you, one of the things you have to lose is all your customers. Because the internet is getting so busy every day in such a way that if care is not taken, you may get no people to pay attention to what you are saying. Alright? And if you have a good product and you have a good intention and you don't have good people to collect it from you, you may be forced to pay to get people's attention. Alright? So whatever you pay to get people's attention in marketing is called tax. In the technical room, it's called social media adverts. The technical room is called promotion adverts. In the technical room, it's called technical marketing. But that's not the real marketing. The real marketing is the ability to keep quiet until it is your turn to talk. That's the real marketing. The ability to come up with COVID-19 vaccine when it is the right time. Imagine if you come up with COVID-19 vaccine 10 years ago. 10 years ago. 10 years ago is 6 years away from 2019. Even the COVID is not yet out. So there's no need for your products. You will have run social media hard. You will have run their promotion, employ the influencers, do all manner of manners, do all kinds of kinds. 5 years into it, nobody will buy into it. Because the time to speak is not yet here. Some of us are into products that the time to talk is not yet here. Some of us are into business that the time to talk is not yet here. Alright? The time to tell people how to make money on the digital media is not when you've decided to not have a car. It's actually when you can't do without a car. It's actually when you can't do without a bogus house. It's actually when you don't have to pay to use the internet. It's actually when your tailor does not have to wait for you to make up the next clothes. At that point, if you tell people you made money on this digital platform, they will believe in you because they've seen what they don't have. They are trusting God to have a small car. Now you are driving Ferrari. If you tell them you made money online, they will believe you. Are you getting my analogy now? So some of us have come up with skincare products. You need to use it first. Because me looking at you, it seems as if the product is not working. But because I understand marketing and I've dealt with a closely related product, I presumably think the product will work. But me looking at you, talking about it online, you need to use the product first. It's not a way of saying you are a bad person. It's not a way of belittling you. It's a way of saying the product needs to work on you first. It's either you need to change your apartment now so that you have a good apartment where you enjoy the cool breeze of nature and look good. So you can sell your product. At that point, you have something to say because you are looking good. Your skin is glamorous. Everybody wants to have a skin like you. Every young girl wants to look like you. Even me, I want to be like you when I grow up. But before then, say what you need to say when you need to say it. Say what they need to hear. You have only one mouth. They have 2 ears. You have only one mouth. They have 2 eyes. What does that mean? They can easily be distracted. What does that mean? They can hear what you are not saying. What does that mean? You have limited time to grab their attention. What does that mean? Pinpoint what they need to hear. In a video world like this, in an environment where you can turn around and show as much as they want to see, if you begin to tell them that the digital space has a lot of money, they'll begin to believe you. And then if all of a sudden they went and looked for my profile, I say, the guy is married. The guy is looking good. The guy has a car. Probably everything he's saying is true. That's the best time to talk. That's when to tell them how much you charge for your course. That's when to tell them the digital space has a lot of opportunities. And if they can learn from you, they will bank on it. Is the reason why you are going to people's DM to beg them to take your course. Because the time to talk has not come. Is the reason why you are begging people to come for your conferences. Because the time to host a conference has not come. It has not come. It's not a way of belittling you. It's not a way of belittling you. Imagine Ronaldo having to somersault before you know that the new Nike shoe is out. No. No. If Ronaldo stopped playing football again today, Ronaldo has relationship with Nike to always have their new products. If Nike decided to be having Nike chain today, Ronaldo deserves one as an ambassador. Ronaldo is the second product ambassador they will ever signed all over the world for a lifetime contract. A lifetime contract. This is the time where Ronaldo can talk about Nike products. Because this time around, he's not pushing his manager to push the project. We all know musicians who push their manager to push the project to get the contract so that they can get the award, or to push the influencer so that they can get the award. You've seen people, we have broke celebrity all over everywhere. You know them yourself. You can relate to them. You size them up. Some of them are living very close to you. They are celebrity and they are broke. They are broke. Why? They didn't understand the concept of marketing. You need to say what people need to hear. If you are not making money, let them know you are not making money, but you are on the way. Let them know your name is Bishop David Oyedepo, and this is 1989. And you and your wife and 2 children are living in 1-room apartment. I'm serious about that. I am serious about it. And that doesn't stop you to stop preaching the prosperity plan. Let them know that you are Cristiano Ronaldo of the junior football team, England, and your plan is to be the highest paid footballer all over the world. And if Man United, yes, I think Manchester United, yes. If Manchester is not paying you, you are not far away from moving to another club, and then to another club, and then to another club. And if they are ready to pay you, you are ready to move back to them. Because that's your goal. So don't be afraid to say, this product offers you XYZ. I use it myself. If you think it's a joke, let me show you. That's when to talk. Because at that point, you have what to say. That's when to talk. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to step apart. I've taken your time. We'll spend more than 10 minutes here today. We're going to talk tomorrow on another tip on this same marketing. Do you know why I have decided to hang around? I am ready to fix your financial need through marketing. Some of